Hello and welcome. Jules Ravel Stewart here. I was asked by a client the other day after I had done a video on how to read tarot for beginners, and if you haven't seen that or you're interested, it's on TikTok and it's also on YouTube, and it's just giving you the keywords and the key points around each tarot card. Okay, so I was asked, what about cleansing cards? Would you cleanse your tarot cards and would you keep them? So as you know, I teach and I work with Reiki healing and any energy healing. And when we've finished, when we start a healing, we protect ourselves. And when we are finished with the healing, we cleanse ourselves and our client's aura. So the same goes when you're working with your tarot cards. And I thought that most people did this, but apparently not. So I thought I'd do a little video and show you how to do it. So first of all, I was asked as well, where do you keep your cards? Do you keep them in your pocket? Do you put them in your bag? Do I have to keep them in the box? I personally don't keep them in the box. These are really quite old tarot cards, but I love them. I've got many packs of cards, oracle cards and tarot cards, but I always go back to Rider-Waite because I love them. So when I'm reading, and I'm out and about, I'll use, sometimes you get asked to read, there's no tablecloth or anything, so I use a tarot spread cloth. This is a traditional, I'll hold it up then you can you see that? So this is a Celtic cross spread, which you're probably familiar with. So that's a cloth. You can get these cloths in crystal shops. You can get all sorts of, I've seen them with astrological signs, all sorts of things, but I like the Celtic cross. I use that quite often. So I use that, so I wrap that up and I keep this with the cards. It's almost like a little tarot kit, so you've got everything. If you're out and about, this then goes into my handbag. I keep them in this little velvet pouch. Traditionally, tarot cards were kept wrapped in silk. And when my grandmother did it, they were wrapped in silk and she'd put them in a tin. But yeah, I think these bags are really handy, and you can put it in your handbag. And I also, when I'm doing a reading, I have a set, I'll just show you, can you see those? That's a set of chakra stones. And you don't have to do this, it's just something that I do. So I have a set of stones, and before I start the reading, I get the querent, whoever's come for the reading, to choose a stone, and that gives me an inkling about things that are going on for them. Obviously, chakra stones, if you don't know about chakras, they represent the energy centers in your body. They represent your crown, your third eye, your throat chakra, your heart chakra, your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root. And each one of these crystals represents one of those areas. So I get them to choose a stone, and then we do the reading. Okay. And also, when you've got someone holding something, they're giving you a little bit of their energy, right? So they go into the bag with the tarot cloth. Okay. So now the cards. So before I start a reading, I knock on the cards. 1, 2, 3. And it's an old tarot ritual to wake the cards, and it strengthens the relationship and the connection, the energy between you and the cards. So 1, 2, 3, we're going to work. Okay. Likewise, when you finish with the cards and you shuffle them, your client's gone away, I would again 1, 2, 3, we've finished. And also, if you've got another client coming, it breaks that. So this is a new reading after this one, okay? And then before the new client, or at the end of the day, I'm going to cleanse the cards. How do we do that? Well, use sage or Palo Santo, okay? And I'll just give that a light. There'll be a smoke screen in a minute, you won't be able to see what I'm doing. I had a friend who said to me, I can't get sage to burn. I said, I can't get it to go out. So you get cards, you go 1, 2, 3. Again, 3 is that magical number, isn't it? And then 1, 2, 3. I told you it wouldn't go out, didn't I? And then I put the cards cleansed in the bag with the tarot cloth and with the crystals. Now bear in mind we've used the crystals because we've done the reading, and crystals, as you know, have to be cleansed and charged. So in the bag goes a piece of selenite, because selenite is a crystal that will cleanse and recharge all of the crystals. Just don't get it near water because it will dissolve. And this is a piece of quartz crystal. So that goes into my tarot bag and sits on top of my cards. So that's my ritual for the cards. And then these cards, I've got to be honest, as I said, I've got lots and lots of sets. But these go in my handbag so I can be out and about and anyone says to me, friends laugh, have you got your cards? Yeah, of course I have. Throw your handbag. So you've always got them with you. They're always cleansed and they're always ready to work after that 3 knocks. Hope you enjoyed that. If you've got any further questions, drop me a link in the comments and I shall see you soon, no doubt. Bye for now.